talking about the country's going towards the worst direction. But yo, you know,
Yo, this is CTI stuff.
I know, but
but like, yeah, I mean, you know,
I know what you mean, Kev.
you know, like,
Yeah.
seriously speaking,
Yeah.
you know, we keep on forgetting.
We keep on forgetting, and
yeah,
it's
we
always
do.
good to live in
Yeah.
faith and, just believe and trust there's a higher power out there, and someone's, looking out for your best needs.
Absolutely,
Yes.
you know, things might be looking bad right now,
Yeah.
but I kid you not, I feel like Jesus sees through your true colors.
I mean,
sure.
if you just do a small prayer, just be like, okay, just have my back through the whole day. Just
Yeah.
like something short and then just like
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
You'll be so shocked how your day goes. Yeah.
I love that. So let's keep on cruising the internet. And I was telling you guys, because we were talking about addiction and social media.
Yes.
So I just saw something off of KTN's Instagram. And this one was so profound. Now, it's about social media addiction. Where is it now? That's an may happen. Yeah, there you go. So, hey, this is some very interesting facts. So they're talking about how addiction to reels, see those social media reels, actually causes high blood pressure.
Where?
That's according to a survey. Now, with the recent surge of new and updated social media apps like Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and Threads, many people are finding themselves glued to their phones, endlessly scrolling through short videos or reels. Now, this trend has led to a rise in content creation and consumption, particularly among young and middle-aged individuals. Now, a reel, if you don't know, is a short-form video format popularized by social media, and according to Meta, the parent company of Instagram and Facebook, reels are described as fun and engaging short videos of up to 90 seconds long that allows users to create, edit, and share creative content. You guys already know that.
Yeah.
So what else? Yeah, let me see. I feel like this is some unnecessary stuff that I shouldn't read. Yeah. So listen, high blood pressure. You get you're constantly scrolling. You're in a state of anxiety. You know, I don't know, you're just always in some sort of panic. You know, I don't know why. You know, it just goes back to what you just said earlier. You know, how, for example, the story of that grown, no, it was you, JP, was talking about that grown guy.
Yeah, the
his
guy
birthday.
on his birthday, man. The guy is
Yeah.
actually scrolling through his phone. His wife is trying to cut the cake with him. Zero
Yeah.
attention.
So I've also read about how younger individuals, not just Kenyans, as much as they're so connected online, they're actually very, very lonely. There's also like a low-key, lonely pandemic
True.
going on. How can you be so connected at the same time you're such a loner?
They're so connected yet so disconnected. They think that's why I'm always going to use what Cece said there that
Yes.
time. The illusion of connection.
Yeah.
You think you're actually connected, but you're not.
Yeah.
You think you're tight pals because you guys like each other's scrolls on
It was the
Instagram.
lady.
It wasn't
Talking
Cece.
about mental health.
Really? I have to remember because I feel like it was Cece who said the illusion of connection.
maybe Cece, I don't know.
Yeah, so you feel like because I'm liking your reels and I'm liking your ads and I'm posting a one-word thing, looking awesome with a fire flame. Now you think you're connected, not really. This
Yeah.
person's going through a different life, you're going through a different life, but you don't know what's going on in each other's lives.
That's so true. And then there's this whole perspective where people have to show off their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will create this illusion of, oh my gosh, look at me at what I'm doing.
Everything
today,
is
look at
fine.
how
It's
big
fake.
I am." Yeah. And it is, because like after it, you take it down and your whole happiness level just goes down.
Goes down.
And then you're constantly looking, okay, how many likes do I have?
Exactly.
How many views do I have?
Yeah.
And it starts to build you like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? Like, how is this
Yeah.
person growing? And then you start to get envy for even your friends.
Correct.
Because you're like, how are you growing more than
And I'm
I
not.
am? Yeah.
You can see what it's done to some of our Kenyan celebrities as well. Guys trying to fake life.
Yeah.
Guys going over the edge, trying to get money, to do stuff.
Yeah.
You want to be relevant. You want to be seen in limousines and high-end cars. Like, you're trying to make life look perfect.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not. And it's never going to be perfect.
So I'm just reading something over here as well. According to the United Nations, so they're talking about lifestyle diseases, also known as NCDs, non-communicable diseases, are a major cause of disease and death in younger people in this generation, at this era. These diseases are caused by unhealthy behaviors like smoking, social media addiction, poor diet, and physical inactivity. So these diseases include diabetes, heart disease, stroke. This is for younger people.
That's crazy.
Obesity, hypertension, basically high blood pressure, asthma, and cancer. It's very shocking, man. It goes back to the story that one of my friends was telling me how at his daughter, when they went to Shags, you guys, this story couldn't even play with her friends because she was hooked up on her phone. And then, because you see, like, she never had access to, like, her PlayStation, and many other things that they have in the house. They had in the house in Nairobi. So when she was in Shags, she was so hooked up on her dad's phone, because it had internet.
Yeah.
She'd be chilling in her room from like 7 p.m. till like 3. Her eyes are just on the screen like this. Until now she started having like massive eye bags.
What?
Paka the dad was like, no, I have to address this thing. So the problem is when you take the phone off her,
Quisha.
badly. Trantums. Badly. Yani, bro, she's gone out wild. It's almost as if you've taken her life.
Yeah.
She's not lifeless. She doesn't know any other form of reality. And this is a kid who's like 8. That's not normal, man.
It's not.
Some of the symptoms that people get that you don't actually notice is you start having a hunchback. So you'll see people slunched.
Yeah.
And it's because you're always, slunging down just to look at your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just changes your entire posture. It changes your attention span. Someone will listen to you and then the next thing they'll be like, okay, what next?
It affects your eyes as well.
I don't think people understand how bad the world is going to get with this whole social media thing. Trust you me. And for me, I'm not even... Okay, forget even about addiction. But just how very soon... We talked about this the other day. Very soon, the narrative on social media will become the actual narrative on the ground. Will become reality out here. Because these days in Africa, especially in Kenya, we can still kind of say, you're on social media, you're the ground.
Hakuna.
Yeah.
Wait for a few more months and a few more years.
Itakuwa.
What's on social will be the reality on the ground.
True.
And that is scary.
Yeah, my sister was telling me the other day, my younger sister, she was like, nowadays when you're trying to, get some visas and all that, maybe you want to go to the US, these guys actually go to your LinkedIn, they go to your Instagram, they go to your Facebook, they go to your social media. They want to see how you are in this free other side.
Apparently, they think that's the real you.
They think that's the real you. And you see, that's a threat. That's a big danger.
Yeah.
Because if at all, in truth, you're trying to make a perception on social media of something that you're not,
wow,
that's what they're going to take as who you are.
That's I'm going to perceive you to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your employer's going to be looking at you always in clubs.
Yeah. There's no way I'm paying you 200,000 shillings.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yo, anyway, I'm just going to pray for this world because this is not normal. This is very, very unusual. Yeah. But at the same time, guess what? Something is coming. You guys can feel it. There's a
huge shift.
There's a transition. There's a huge shift that's about to happen.
Yeah.
This is going to lead to something. And it's not even about robots. There's something coming. You can tell.
Yeah.
This is not for granted. This is not just it. This is a lead up to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kid you not, because maybe we're gonna go back to default settings. Maybe because you see, Mother Nature doesn't recognize human civilization. These are two different concepts. Mother Nature has its own reality, has its own knowledge, has its own what way that it functions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Civilization, robots, this is just a human thing. Yeah. But we keep on messing Mother Earth, messing it up. We keep on, just coming up with all these weird things that are making this world inhabitable.
Yeah.
But trust me, I feel like it's going to get to the peak, and then that's going to be the end. But Mother Nature will correct everything again.
You forget that Earth has laws that it governs itself by.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, those laws have to stand.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if it has to govern itself, there's always seasons. I mean, there's always a pattern. There's always seasons. Like where you have, sunshine, summer, and all that stuff. You then go into famine. You go into drought. And it's something that you can predict because it's been there from like the longest time possible.
Yeah.
So if you're not able to tell what season you're in, you get left behind. Then when it hits you, you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? No, there was a season and it was coming. Were you able to tell it was coming?
Yeah, but you can tell that there's something coming.
Yeah.
There's a season. Like you said. I feel like humans, the way we're going about this whole creation process, the way we're coming, I mean, okay, it's cool. I mean, we're living out to our full potential. We're creating worlds, we're imagining things, we're building things. That's good. But I feel like we're not aligning to Mother Nature's original plan. I feel like we're not working hand in hand with Mother Nature.
We have our own different agenda.
You have our own different agenda, and it's not going to work for too long.
Oof.
Does that make sense?
It does make lots of sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. If 24 hours out of a TikTok ban, someone's ready to go on an app that speaks Chinese and you want to... That's addiction, man.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
is.
like I'd rather learn Chinese
Yeah.
than miss out on what's happening
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're off the radar, man.
Yeah.
It's so
All right.
bad.
So that's something for you
crazy.
to marinate on, by the way,
But-
as you go about your business, yeah?
No, I like that, with all this addiction, you have to think about it somehow. If I want to do something and I don't want you to know about it, what am I going to do? I'm going to distract you. Like you do
Yeah.
to a kid. You give them your phone, you distract them, then you're able to go and do all your other things out there. When you come back, they don't even know what you've done.
Yeah.
True.
So you have to think about it. What are people being distracted from? What deals are happening underneath here?
That's true. In
What
the
are you
matrix.
losing? Yeah. Are you losing land? Are you losing your water rights? Are
Yeah.
you losing? There's so many things that you could be
We're
losing.
becoming vegetables.
Yeah.
And so what's happening behind closed doors? That's a very good way of putting it. There's always something.
So it's distract.
There's nothing like free lunch. And remember, all these things are free. All these platforms are free.
Yeah, you don't pay nothing.
Yeah, but guess what? You're paying it with your attention
That's exactly what
Yeah.
it
for
is.
something. But it's a trade-off.
Yeah,
It's a trade-off. They're taking something so valuable from you.
yeah.
And then they're giving you something so silly in the guise of it being very important.
Grandiose.
It's not grand. It's not grand. We cannot continue living like this.
You are the product.
It's even changed our relationship with each other. How
Yeah.
do you guys react when you see a message that was sent to you on WhatsApp and then it's like, it's Saturday today, and then you're like, on Wednesday. 2 days ago, the message was sent to you. You start panicking. You're like, damn, this message, I didn't see it. I didn't read it. Why should
Yeah.
it be that way? That same person can pick up the phone and give you a call
Yeah.
and give you that faster information in real time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. Sorry, I didn't respond. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry for not posting.
I feel like humans are not cut out to engage with so much information like that. At the same time, I also feel like we're not supposed to be this busy. I honestly feel
Yeah, I feel like we're doing too much.
we're doing too much, bro.
We're doing
Like,
too
it's not
much.
normal.
It's
not
too
normal.
much.
We're working too hard. For what, Steph? For what?
You see, what's happened is
Hey.
now that there's more knowledge that's out there, and because there's more knowledge out there, you feel like, oh, I haven't absorbed enough.
Yeah, but you keep on doing it until what? Until you burn out and die.
Yeah, because I started
That's the
noticing
thing.
I probably have some little bit of traits of ADHD because
Yes.
I started figuring out like, it means that right now if I finish a conversation with someone on WhatsApp, I really have to calendarize what that person has said. If I don't, this person is going to call me next Thursday and I have
gonna be
no
mad at
clue
you.
what she's
Yeah.
talking about.
But how's that normal? Why
And
is it
it
important?
wasn't like that. That's just too much.
Yeah, because it never used to be like this. We were never anxious about missing out on information about something somebody told you. You know what I mean? And then suddenly you're wondering why we have hypertension. Because you get human being.
Yeah.
That word human being, it's literal. Human, you're supposed to be. It's not human doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
turning into robots.
We're becoming robots.
Yeah.
Just the way you are, you're enough as you are.
Yeah.
There's no any other version of you that's greater than this. You're supposed to. That's why meditation is so important, Manze. Because it's supposed to calm you down and just bring you back to basics. Narrow down all your experiences. Breathe. Let it go. Like you cannot constantly grind.
Actually, speaking of meditation, most of the stuff that we meditate on is what we watch online. So if you're watching about, different diseases out there, you're going to start imagining that you have those diseases. And then guess what? Those diseases are going to come into you. You're going to start imagining, oh my gosh, I don't have much money. Then it's going to come to you. Whatever you're viewing is what you're meditating on, because subconsciously you're still going to be playing back that video. You're still going to
true.
be playing back that advice that
true.
you had somewhere else.
And then guess what?
Yeah.
You're watching these things on telly,
Yeah.
your laptop is on your table, and you're also on your phone.
This is not fair, man. It's not right. I mean,
You're using 3 devices at the same
How?
time, and you think that's cool.
and then there's always that person around you also trying to bombard you with information.
With information, they're talking to you while they're on their phone.
How can your brain handle all this?
Off the information that they got from their phone.
Yeah, what's worse is that humans actually haven't learned how to use, let alone 30% of their brain.
Imagine.
That is so sad. Like 30% is just there. It's just dormant. It's like, when will you decide that I'm actually here? I'm smarter than AI.
And I also noticed in homes, people don't even cook nice meals anymore.
Yeah, it's wow. That's important.
Someone can't take their time and chop those onions nicely, chop those tomatoes, cook them, wait for them to steam, blah blah blah. Add the stew. It is, I'm doing it because I want to have a meal. You're
Yeah.
not doing it because you want to prepare a nice meal for your family.
You're not enjoying the process even.
It's just messed up every aspect of
Yeah.
our lives.
Yeah. Honestly, like before we get back into the tunes, yeah. Yo, fam, we need to start chilling more. Not chilling like lazing around, but just
I think
just
so.
being
I think-
meditative in all that we
Yeah.
do. you know, being really, really in it, being absorbed in your actions.
Yeah.
Fully absorbed. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're working out, you're not working out or listening to a podcast. No, you're actually working out. You know, if you're making love to your partner, you're not doing it thinking about Beyonce.
Yeah, nah, things.
I'm a samada mama that you saw. I'm thinking about work.
Yeah.
You know, like you're supposed to be in it. If I'm here, when I'm communicating, bro, I'm supposed to be fully like focused on my communication.
Yeah.
You know, in all that we do, we need to start chilling. And that's why, by the way, and this is very important, you remember how we were talking about rising above the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all those things that we see on social media. Oh, Ruto has done this. Ruto must go. All this nonsense. You know what I mean? But then I'm tired. Like it's now getting out of hand because it doesn't lead to anything good. You know, this is just, it just gets you agitated.
Yeah.
And then now it's going to lead you to you doing more negative action. You know, because you cannot constantly consume all these things and expect anything positive to come out of them.
Yeah.
You know, this is just noise. In one end, you're looking at, whatever's happening in the Middle East. Oh, Sujui Ruto did this. Oh, relationships, all these facts about the world is going to end. Oh, I mean, yo, guys, when are you just going to be?
Man,
When are you going to remember that you're actually alive? When are you going to breathe? When are you just going to chill? Huh? When are you just going to slow down, take it easy,
Take it easy.
and just know, what did Chito tell us?
Listen to the voice.
No. Who told you this story? How did he put it? You remember how he was saying, you know, when somebody gives you stories of doom,
Yeah.
and then another person gives you like stories of hope.
Yeah.
So when we're constantly bombarded
Who are
with
you
all these crazy
listening
stories, who are you listening to?
Yeah.
Remember?
Who are you
So
listening
who
to?
are you listening
Yeah.
to? If you're constantly listening to how this country is so bad and how politicians are bad and how the economy is bad and how even me, I'm in it. How there's so much
It's slowly gonna die.
unemployment.
It's slowly gonna, you know,
That's gonna
bombard
be a
you.
reality.
Well, that's gonna be a reality for sure.
That is exactly what will manifest in your world.
Yeah.
True.
You know, because that's what you're meditating upon. Yeah, and then there's somebody else who's telling you that the world is good, things are looking good,
The
Kenya's heading towards
opportunities here,
direction,
yeah.
okay, there's opportunities in Kenya.
Gives you hope for life.
Exactly, and then guess what? Then you start attracting all those things into your life.
Yeah.
You know, so who are you listening to?
No, the best way to actually reset your brain is in the morning when the sun is still coming out. Go for a nice walk. That's the one key, right?
And leave your phone in the house charging, please.
Leave your phone
Because you
just
wouldn't
go for
enjoy
a
the walk, man.
Exactly.
Listen to those birds chirping.
Yeah. Discover new routes. You'll be like, oh my gosh, there's a house right next to my house. Yeah, you never saw it. Why?
Yeah, okay. Do you have the
You're always on
track by
phone.
Common called B?
I don't think I have, but I want to read a comment over here by some people who are relating with our vibes. Raphael Njogu says, people now try to reach the levels that they can't even reach. People want the high life in the media. Let your mind control the media. Don't let the media control your mind.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I like also here, where's our brother? Where is this guy? Hey, yeah, you guys, I just saw your name. I said, where was the name? I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, Raphael also says, I'm a millennial, but I'm a millennial. But I'll never allow the media to control me and what I post.
Yeah.
Yo, that's legit, man. So if you're relating to some of our conversations, you can drop a comment up Ivo and react to all these things. We're going to read your comment up Ivo. Yeah, that's what's up. We went deep, man.
Very deep.
But that's it. That's what it is. High level. These conversations are not for your regular people. That's why I like people who listen to SpiceFM.
For sure, man.
Talk about your ex did this, so you should do this.
No. You know about that energy, man. All right, so Flo Millie, never lose me.
Playing the best music for hard-working Kenyans who are getting the job done. Spice up yourself.